out of the situation so badly, and I can't work as much as I'd like to. I can't get treatment. I can't get any benefits because I'm not getting treated. That makes no sense, right? Well, you're not getting treated, so you don't get treatment. That makes no fucking sense at all. I shouldn't be working. My back is deteriorating. So I'm going to the hospital and I'm going to get x-rays. And I'm going to be on my way to getting out of this situation. Right now I'm actually in very much a lot of pain. It's on the left side of my body. Live chat. I'm going to go to the hospital. I'm just going to make an appearance, talk to the social worker, give them all my paperwork, by the way. I've got all my paperwork. Explain to them what's going on. It's been 2 freaking years. The AI thing told me to go to a free clinic. This is a good start. I'll just go to the emergency room. I'm not looking for anything for the pain. I will explain to them that I've been self-medicating on weed. Helping. But besides that, I'm really trying to get long-term fix. I'm going to be dealing with this for the rest of my life. After 2 years, I'm realizing that there's no breaking out of this situation. There's no, hey, I'm just going to be in good condition tomorrow out of nowhere, you know? It's like day to day. It depends on what day of the week it is, how my back's going to be. Right now, my knee feels locked up. I'm still pushing it, but my knee is like locked up. So I'm going to the hospital. I'm going to explain that I fucking rode my bike there. My pain right now is only about, I would say, a 6, but I don't feel pain. You know, somebody could hit me straight in the fucking face and I won't feel it. I feel that rubbing and tearing against the discs. That is painful. So, the left side of my body is basically weak. Like I can't even, I have to use the right side of my body constantly for everything. You can see there's a clear difference between my 2 legs, where I'm using one leg and I'm barely using the other one because I can't. I explained to them that I've been working, I can't make it happen. I can't make it the rest of the way up. I'll explain to them that I got a shit settlement and I couldn't afford treatment after that, and so therefore I don't qualify for disability because you don't have enough money to get treatment, then you don't qualify for disability. But then if you have money and you try to file for disability, then you get denied. That makes no sense. But I'm bringing them my Medicaid denial letter as well as all my documents for my MRIs, my doctor's visits. I'm gonna have them refer me to a free clinic. I'll go to the free clinic, start treatment. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to the hospital. It's gonna take me an hour and a half to get there. That's the update. But yeah, at some point I will be releasing a video, but that's only after I speak to relevant authorities, because I'm sick of holding this secret back. This nasty little secret that somebody has that I'm sitting here like holding it back, but I think it's just terrible what they did. And at some point I'm going to be talking to an investigator. And it's a little bit too late, but it's not too late. It's never too late. But yeah, I'm going to the hospital right now so I can get it documented that my back is still messed up, and get x-rays to show that my bone is too far down on the left side. It's crunching into my joints, and it hurts. So go to the hospital, start my fucking journey, and get the hell out of this situation. I've been holding off on this because I'm like, what if I tell them that I've been working? Isn't that, against the rules? You're not supposed to work if you're disabled, if you're unable to work, if you can't work. I'm sitting here like, the only reason why I'm working is because I need to eat. If I don't work, then I can't keep my phone on, then I can't earn money, then I can't eat. So I have to keep working, but I shouldn't be working. I shouldn't be on my back. I shouldn't be lifting things. I shouldn't be turning my body in ways that it shouldn't be turning. It's like every other day, my back's just destroyed. I can't even fucking move. So I need to get it once again reported that my back's falling into a worse and worse state. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just running to the hospital. Sit in the freaking place for an entire hour and a half, waiting for them to tell me which clinic I'm supposed to go to. You guys, people on my channel, I love you guys. I appreciate your enthusiasm to continue watching. It's great. But the rich people that have been watching my channel, all you had to do was get me into a spot where you could have helped, like you could have funded it would have been cheap to do it too. You could have funded my success story, but you didn't want to. You decided to watch somebody suffer instead, and that's okay. You wanted to watch somebody suffer and laugh at them, and that's your whole, goal. Well, now I'm going to have to suck off the government teeth, get free housing, free healthcare, free all that shit. And it sucks because I don't want to do that. I don't want to ever have that on my conscience. I don't want to be taking anybody else's tax money, even my own, just to survive. That's what I'm going to have to do. And for all the people that made fun of me, used me as a doll, when I get out of this situation, there's going to be a lot of answering to do for a lot of people. Because now I have a grudge. I don't usually hold grudges, but when, somebody fucks me over this hard and tries to rub my nose in it, fuck you. Hell no. All I did tonight was ask if a cat was okay. Wish me luck. Like, I might get muscle relaxers, but I don't want painkillers. I don't want stuff that's going to make me high. if I'm getting high, I don't want to get high on opiates. It's nasty. And I'm serious about that last post, by the way, that community post. It's absolutely serious. If I die, make sure that my account is fully investigated. All of my internet data, all of my text messages sent to and from, I want everything investigated, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be talked about that I can't talk about unless the environment was proper to talk about it. And we're never going to get to that stage, really. So I need to basically die before we can get that information out. You know how the system is. It's, you got the people in power, they're going to run their narrative, and no other narrative is correct. That was surprising to only see 30 views on a video that was very heartfelt. You know, I feel like if I had known the law better when I was younger, I could have protected myself from actual abuse. You know, I feel like I want to go to that place just because they I don't see any Spanish translation on there or anything, so I think they might be actual Americans. But I'm gonna go from the hospital and I'm gonna come back, and then tomorrow I'll go to the clinic hopefully. And I'll call in the morning I'm sick of being stuck in this situation because I'm not taking free government money. While there's people that are literally getting loans to go drive around and have a full job and, you know, make millions. You got people, they're hard workers. Yeah, they're foreigners, but they're hard workers. I don't give a fuck if they're hard workers. I'm a hard worker. Give me a car, I'll fucking work 16 hours a day like I had been. It was actually 14 hours. So 14 hours including travel time. The travel time will just be going to the parking lot that was empty, trying to find a parking lot that's empty and feels like I can sleep there for the night. I've been holding off on this because I'm thinking at some point I'm just going to get out of the situation, and then there's no point in doing disability because I'll have some kind of stable situation where I'm earning money again, and I'm just not reaching that point, so I need to do something about this. At the same time, the left side of my back is just completely numb. It's painful. It's like numb and painful at the same time. I can't use the left side of my back. It sucks. I'm sick of missing out on life because I got hit by a car. This has completely destroyed my life in being attacked by somebody. So it's less likely imagine getting a flat trunk over the hospital. See, the whole left side of my body is working, so I have to go to the hospital. talk to a social worker, and I explain to them my situation from the start to the end. And I'm going to try to get the best advice that I possibly can if there's a social worker in the building. Because this is an emergency at this point. I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for an opportunity to just spawn, and it's not happening. I randomly got a Medicaid denial letter. Right? I'm going to show them that too. I randomly got a Medicaid denial letter, and I'm like, I haven't filed for Medicaid for a while, so I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's okay. I'll show the hospital that, and on top of that, my paperwork, and hopefully find a long-term solution to the situation. This is insane. I'm sick of not getting anything done after getting hit by a vehicle. So I can't get anything done. I'm doing things. I'm be a functional member of society. I can't do anything if I don't have my own place to live in. I can't do anything if I cannot sleep and find a schedule that works. My knee feels like it's just constantly locking up. And now my right knee is doing the same thing. It's actually my knee. So, wish me luck, guys. Go to the hospital, tell them my situation, get a social worker to point me in the right direction, and I'll get treatment. Back. It'll not be a lot better or anything, but it'll be recorded. You can't get disability if you're not getting treatment. I don't get how that works. The whole reason why you need disability is because you need treatment. Isn't that the common sense behind it? Like if you need to get help because you've hurt yourself, you kind of need to get treated, and if you don't have the money to get treated, then you can't get treated. And what was the point of you don't get treated, so you can't get treated? That makes no fucking sense. That's a broken system. I'm going to go to the hospital. I'm going to explain to them my situation. Hopefully I can get out of this situation. I gotta get out of this fucking house, dude. I'm dealing with fucking heathens, barbarians. Likely I'm getting poisoned by them. Why are they drinking out of a different fucking gallon of milk when there's already a gallon of milk there? It's like a third of a gallon of milk left. They're drinking out of the next gallon. What? What's wrong with the first gallon? What did you do with it? Why was I sick for 4 days straight a week ago? Strange. Yeah, I'm going to the hospital for my back, and I'm bringing my paperwork this time, and I got my Medicaid denial letter to show them, my exact situation. I've done what I can do to try to get treated, and I've been denied. Sorry, you're not getting help, so we're not going to help you. What? The fuck? That doesn't make any sense. That sentence doesn't make any sense. You're not getting treated, so we're not going to help you. What? These are the things that I'll be saying when I get there too. I'll be asking them, what the hell is wrong with this system? The hospital can't do anything about it. They're not going to be able to solve it overnight. I'm going to the same hospital that said that the damage was done to my right leg, but it was actually done to my left leg. As soon as I get out of the situation, I am going to be speaking to an investigator and going to be taking action in places where it hasn't been taken. And it sucks because now I have a grudge. I don't usually hold grudges. There's a few people that I hold the grudge against, only a very few. have senselessly attacked me. And now I'm dealing with another attack. It's the fucking last straw. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of getting abused. So, I'm watching an investigation into certain people. They'll find out how bad it is. I have a testimony video ready to present to them. And when I do present it to them, any investigations that have been done onto me will make a lot of sense. They'll be like, oh, that's why you were doing that. So it's also going to clear my fucking head because they'll know exactly what's going on. So that's another part. If I'm being investigated, it's for a specific reason. By giving them the information that they need, we can solve a lot of problems. I'd like to speak to Kash Patel himself and explain to him what I've seen. But the chances of actually having a conversation with me about zero. I wish I had a conversation with Trump. I wish I could have a conversation with these people that can make differences. Dr. Oz, I'd like to talk to him too. These are good people that want to make a difference in society. But I'm not important enough to make any contact with these people. It feels like my tire is a little bit better. I took a little bit more air out. You guys heard it. It just keeps bouncing around. It's out of sync. It's not in the room. I'm going to get really bored at the hospital. And thank God I have AI. AI. You know what? I might ask them if I can include the AI in the session, so the AI can respond. That'll be interesting. Have a live AI sitting there while I'm having a conversation with the social worker and the doctors and stuff. It might be a first for them. Yeah, I'm going to the hospital. Step one, moving forward. I thought I'd have a car by now. I thought there would have been a saving grace. Nope. So, if I had a car right now, fuck man, I'd be on my feet. I'd be wish me luck. I gotta do this before war starts, because once war starts, you don't get these fucking back. You get a rod put in your back. You will get surgery. Surgery goes to overseas. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. This is an emergency because I've been damaged recently. This is just an emergency because my life is not getting any better. My back is not getting any better. Yeah, if anybody has any connections to Kash Patel, have a conversation with me. I'd like to speak to him directly. solution. Fentanyl crisis, that's easy to fix. Legalize weed. That's one way. Yeah, everybody's got any connections. Let him know. Send an alert message into my phone, like Amber Alert. Cash Patel needs to contact you immediately. I'll be like, all right, I'm calling this shit. This whole Epstein shit, it's like, it's really just a front. Like, the Democrats brought it up after the fact, after they ever had They weren't asking any questions when the dude was in jail. They were just like, well, they wouldn't even talk about it. The Hunter Biden laptop, they wouldn't talk about that. He was sexting a 14-year-old, allegedly. Sexting. The difference between reading a book and having fun and sexting is a lot different. There's no excuse for that. They didn't want to talk about that. My back's going to be destroyed by the time I get there, too. This whole thing sucks. After I'm out of the situation, like, I'm fucking done. I've been trying to dig myself out of a hole, and I'm getting beat in the fucking head while I'm trying to come up to the surface. No, dude, fucking tell me this shit. I feel like it's God telling me, no, you need to take this person out because they're a problem. That's what it looks like to me. Not take them out like her. Just move them out of my life. Yeah, give me a straight line to Cash Patel. I'll fucking blow his mind. The dude wants to stop the problems. He just doesn't know exactly specifically how to, because what he's dealing with is there's agents underneath him that act above him. Which, there's reason for it. I'm not dissing on all the agents. What I am saying is that things need to be talked about. One of the things in my last video, I was like, why are we teaching kids about the laws around drugs, but we're not teaching kids around the laws of everything else? That's strange. It's like telling them how to get away with doing drugs. It's not helpful in any way. Like, everybody should be kind of opening their eyes when they hear that. You're like, whoa, that is true. Because it's absolutely true. But why are we teaching kids about drugs, but we're not teaching kids about all the other laws? Like, why did I have to go to a special program, a special class to learn about driving? That should have been talked about in class. Why was I only taught about drugs in school, not taught about what are the laws when it comes to driving? How do I pass my permit test? Oh no, you have to pay $100 and go to the special class. What? A little strange. I thought I came to school to learn, not to pay you fucking money. That's insane. They took money on top of the tax money? I'm pretty sure I didn't even go to class. Or did I go to class? I don't know. These are radically realistic ideas. They're not that unheard of. Yeah, wish me luck, guys. And if anything happens to me on this road, I mean, it still applies. You know, at the end of the day, I want things being investigated and looked into. I'd like to clear my name from the things that I haven't done and, you know, specify the things that I have done. My goal isn't to hide what I've done. My goal is to investigate it, have it looked into, and find a common ground with it. Looking into a device is a whole different story than, you know, bringing somebody over your house, going to hang out with them, and go corrupt them, trying to sell them drugs and everything. That's insane. That's what people are doing. Those are the people that I want to investigate. I've seen people go to the emergency for less. Things work out. I'll leave and I'll start my dash and see if I can get one more. Well, I asked the air, I'm like, I'm working, but I have a deteriorating back. Is that going to be an issue when I go tell back to the hospital? It's like, no. The only reason why I'm working is because I have to. I shouldn't be. This is a good time for me. So I'm gonna ride super. I didn't want to have to do this. I wanted to just work and mind my own business. And it could have been easy. Like somebody could have just funded my way to the top. I've been up there making money. I've been paying it back. I'll likely get x-rays done and get referrals again. Go to these places that I'm referred to, get treatment, sign up for disability, get disability, and get the fuck out of the situation. Assholes. Cyber stalking, it's insane. And then claiming defamation. Like, dude, you can't claim a defamation suit if there's no damage done. If there's damage done because of something that I said on my channel, I'm not famous. There's no way, like, you would have set yourself up to be defamed because you told me. You haven't told me who you're giving my channel to. Like, oh, a lot of people watching. You haven't told me who's watching me. I told you get off my fucking channel. Unless it's publicized, unless everybody's talking about it, you can't claim defamation. Because otherwise you'd be cyber stalking at this point because I told you to get off the channel. So everybody in my family and people that know my family, get off my fucking channel. I don't care if you're still watching. Just don't sit there and be like, oh, well, I caught you saying this. No, you shouldn't have caught me saying this. You should have been off my channel. Away from me. If you're listening to me through a door, that's an issue. That is eavesdropping. I don't listen to people through the fucking door. I try not to. Because my whole goal is to not bother other people so they don't bother me. I'll go to this hospital. Take step one, right direction. I'm gonna go. I'm getting close. I got like 10 minutes till I'm there. I just figured I'd throw another stream out there because I said all that earlier about if I'm gone, if I don't exist, then it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And if I'm gone and I don't exist, have every piece of my information, all of my data investigated. All of it. I want my phones broken into by the fucking FBI. I want everything looked at. Why are people coming on just as I'm about to leave? Hand in hand. What? It's not a wee. I'm going to the hospital. It's every other day. I just like I have to do all this extra stuff. And yoga positions aren't helping to my back. I can't get my back consistent. So I have this backpack on because I got my paperwork in my bag. I'm bringing that to the hospital as well as a Medicaid denial letter. So hopefully I'll get on my way to getting treatment so I can qualify for disability, because if you don't If you're not already getting taken care of, then you can't get taken care of. That makes no fucking sense. That shouldn't make sense, and it doesn't make sense. My tire doesn't have the wobble anymore. It seems like it feels like. Right, that'll just right on it. Yeah, I'm not trying to put people on blast. I'm not trying to do all of that. If you keep attacking me, and you keep fucking shaming me and talking behind my back, never having a conversation with me directly, it's an issue. You can't say defamation when you've defamed me. So I'm getting close. I'm just gonna leave the stream, watch a couple of ads on Apple Store. Hopefully when I go to the hospital, I'll get done when I get done. I've got a phone charge with me just in case. Just in case it takes too long. Just have This sucks. I don't want to have to go to the emergency room. I have to. If you don't get treatment, then you're not allowed to get help. That makes no sense. So I have a deteriorating back, and I'm not allowed to get treatment because I haven't been getting it treated. So you just keep allowing it to deteriorate to the point where I'm dead. Like, that makes no sense. So if you can take care of this issue, bring my battery. This is my fault. I haven't been to the hospital. Everything's changed. So at this point, I have no conscience, like, holding me back. I have no heart. I basically pulled completely out of crypto. Crypto's not going to be that. It's fucking 2300. I gotta go all the way across this bridge. Yeah, when it hurts, I just don't go out and work. Should I go here? It's an emergency urgent care. And I haven't been to this one. And when I was told by the AI where to go, they said UF Health. So maybe I can go in here and they can. It's fucking straight. See, I shouldn't be even on a bike. I shouldn't be doing any of this. Is there a bike rack somewhere? I hope. This is literally the place that the AI was telling me to go to, so I'm gonna go here instead. Yeah, UF, University of Florida Health. So I'm gonna go. Wish me luck. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for